If you think that 2020 shaped you and shifted you and changed you, then wait for 2025. It is incredible what is happening moving forward. We are shifting from the slow and steady feminine energy of water and earth that likes to keep the momentum, but also hold on to the old very often, to the very dynamic and fast moving vibrations of the masculine fire and air energy. So where water and earth tended to anchor us into the past and maintain a slow, deliberate pace, fire and air will ignite really rapid transformation. So this shift marks the rise of kundalini energy. So that's a surge of vitality, of awakening, and of heightened awareness. It will feel like time is speeding up more than it already does, and as well the pace of life. But in this case, when I say pace of life, I don't mean the hustle. I don't mean the running from A to B to Z. I mean the changes and the shifts internally in ourselves and externally. They're going to amplify. And as outdated systems are going to crumble and collapse, and we will have very strong energetics for that in March and also in July, this acceleration will trigger in the collective intense emotions of fear and anger rising up more than it already has. So what does this mean? We have a wrong perception often about anger. Anger, when it's channeled effectively and consciously, can be a powerful catalyst for change. 2025 adds up to the year 9, which is all about endings and the culmination of old karmic cycles. So what does this mean for us? The frequencies coming in are going to be of such high nature that everything that is not anchored in the real truth of who we are, that's not anchored into the alignment of the purpose that we are here for, is gonna break apart. It's gonna come to the surface first. So fire, transformation, death, and rebirth, that's also the kundalini rising that's gonna come up in the collective. And air is removing this stagnant energy of confusion, bringing in divine downloads and clarity that we need to move forward on our path. And the second part that is going to be very important and that's going to speed up is our manifestations. Now, this is a big word and everybody uses it to a certain degree, but we don't realize that manifestations on a higher level, they happen like that, babies. They don't happen in a span of forever with wishful thinking. So we need to realize that our thoughts will be anchored into the physical reality very quick, which means we need to practice mental hygiene. We need to learn to use our discernment, what thoughts are really ours and what aren't. And also we need to become very aware and conscious of why we want something. Do we want it because society dictates it? Do we want it because our friend has it, our parent has it? Whatever it is, or do we want it because it really comes from our heart's desire? So this is a year where the mind and heart coherence is going to play a huge role, where we need to be really in alignment with our energy and also ground ourselves, because those fast-paced energies can really carry us away. There will be a lot of mental overstimulation as the thoughts are going to rapidly increase. So when we can anchor into our energy and root ourselves, this is going to help us not get carried away by all that madness, shall we say, that is going to come.